Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 19 of my Fire Emblem Three Houses playthrough. So last time we did a really big battle that was very intense, but we did do it. And they blew up the city, or at least part of the city, the main building that we just took. So they rapidly blew it up, which was pretty cringe, not gonna lie. Not super cool, man. And now we are preparing for what I'm assuming is going to be the final, I'm assuming what's going to be the final battle and the final month. We are preparing for the end of it all, I would imagine. I was just seeing what everything was. And then, didn't I, let's see here. Yeah, that. Speed, that's what it is. Okay, well, who should get speed? I could give it to a magic user, because they tend to be very slow. I don't know if this affects your movement speed, or what, but... I don't know. I could give it to, I don't know, a magic user, or... I could give it to Edelgard. Because she is slower than myself. Alright, now do this, I'm gonna use it, and we're gonna try again. Because it defaults to no, so it's really easy to screw it up. Alright, anyway. I'm definitely exploring in the beginning here. Alright. There's a quest. Well, it better not be a long one, because we don't have a whole lot of time in this month. You, what do you want? Find a herb that calms the soldiers' nerves. Alright, well that doesn't sound like a long one. Well, that's good news. Sounds like a very minor fetch quest. Sick. Alright, well, that's my kind of quest right there. Grab it, teleport, immediately done with it, you know? Legends of Chivalry. Sick. Anyway, alright, well, other than that, I guess we're doing the thing, but some part of me is a little tempted to gift all of the rest of our stuff, like to try and see what goes to what and who wants what, you know? Let's see. I know one thing we need to do, though. We need to go down here and we need to take care of all of our weapons and such things. Technically, what I could do is I could make sure I have gifted, like everyone is carrying all the best weapons, because a lot of us are using dumb weapons that are incredibly comically outdated, but we're strong enough that it's fine. Like, I think someone is using, maybe Ferdinand is using an Iron Lance Plus or something ridiculous. Like, so I could do things like that, you know, make sure that all of us are carrying much better stuff. I think most of us are using like steel items, which is better. Like I'm carrying a steel axe, you know. I think Edelgard is carrying a steel axe plus, but I need smithing stones. I'm very low on smithing stones. Do you sell those? Seals, which we don't care about. Alright, it wasn't you. I remember who it was. It was one of you guys, wasn't it? I like this guy. He's the one that sings. Here, give me a 50 smithing stones. Let's start with that, huh? Oh, I can buy, the real fancy stuff. Also, does anyone here sell the stuff that... Oh, yeah, you do. I'll take a couple of those just in case I do tea time with my girlfriend. She'll love that. Not you. Blacksmith. Hey. Repair. Let's start with that. Okay. 47 out of 60. 26 is not bad, but probably just top it off to be safe. 50 out of 60. 30, that's a little low. It's 36 out of 40, not 36 out of like 50 or any other numbers, so that's fine. You might get used a lot in this next battle, so I'm gonna go ahead and update that for you. Yeah, Jaritza, Iron Lance Plus. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wait, was that 29? Oh, it was 29 out of 35. I ain't repairing that. Anyway, but that's what I'm talking about right there, dude. Like, there's definitely some screwiness going on with some of my weapon choices. Hey, Jaritza, do we have any other options? Like, we have lots of special ones. You're carrying a steel lance. Here, you trade those. What's-his-face is a little low level for all this shenanigans anyway. Equip this. Okay, that's a little better. I mean, most of us are using, like, steel stuff, you know? Like, I only notice that, like, some of us are using some dumb things. Most of us are using steel items. I think all of us are actually using steel items. Some of us are using steel pluses. So it's not like there was just, like, one, I guess. It was just, like, Juritsa. And steel feels really good. Like, I don't feel like my weapons are comically bad. You know? But let's just say, like, is there, like, a 3 tiers of axe I could be using? Well, see, I don't think so. I'm using steel. And, of course, silver's nicer, but it's a pain in the butt to you know, repair, obviously. The Brave Axe is real fancy. Will attack twice when initiating combat. That's pretty juiced. Honestly, like, any of the special weapons, I could give those out. I could dole those out right away. Okay, so, you know, maybe what we'll do, so I'm gonna goof around with some weapons and things. I'm gonna get through some of this, and I'm just gonna start doing more cuts, because I suspect a lot of this episode's gonna be doing the final battle stuff. So, there'll be more cuts as we kind of goof around in the month leading to it. So, I'm gonna get to this stuff, and I'll see you when I see you. Ooh, something appeared. With the decisive battle ahead, Rayna visited the cemetery. But really quick, let me tell you what happened off camera. So, I went through basically the entire month. We are lined up right before the main battle. Nothing really important happened. There were a few conversations. Some of them were kind of cool, but like sort of whatever. Caspar and Rayna had a conversation, and he ultimately decided that his decision 5 years ago was the right one, and ultimately he decided he cared more about saving the kids, potentially, than the knights that died, and he decided he was okay with that, and my character, Rayna, said that she was fine with him the way he was, and he was surprised and very happy about that, and that was kind of cool, I guess. And I did quite a few battles. There was 2 of the weeks I did 2 of the rare battles, I believe. Like the rare enemy battles. There were bandits, and so we got quite a few levels out of those battles. They weren't hard. But I did manage to squeak out quite a few levels out of them, which was really good. So I think that's mostly everything. Nothing crazy happened. I did redistribute a few weapons. I think Rayna is holding an extra special axe now. And there were some other weapons that I distributed, things like that. But nothing crazy. So. Nothing crazy. Oh, my dad's grave. Someone I love. Oh, Lidhart, Caspar, Dorothea, or Edelgard. or Sothis if she was still kicking. Anyway, just give me a second. I have to answer this text. Okay, wouldn't it be really funny if, like, okay, Lidhart, after all of this. Anyway, obviously Edelgard. Do you want to share your life with Edelgard? With all of my heart. Ooh, I think that should have been it. I'm pretty sure that's like the final. That locked it in. That makes it canon. Now it's official. Now don't worry. There'll be cutscenes and fancy stuff later. As far as what's left, I think we'll just do one more round of making sure everyone's stuff is Gucci. As you can see, I'm holding the Axe of Zoltan now as a backup option. She was already carrying a mirror, which is a fancy one. We may as well repair anything that has even a small chance of being a little underleveled, because now's the time. I'm a little tempted to also temper mine to make it a Steel Axe Plus. I probably will do that because there's nothing else to lose at this point. Again, any that I'm sort of even a little on the fence about, just go ahead and repair them. 50... 43 of 50, that's fine. Her bow is fixed too, which is great. She's carrying the Levin sword, a fancier sword. Sylvain's so underleveled at this point, we're not going to use him. Plus, of course, he's kind of a tool, and I don't like him very much. And only 9 down is not bad. Her main bow, and she's carrying all the bows in the world, way more than she needs, but don't question that. 36 out of there is fine. Okay, Forge. Let's see, into a Steel Axe Plus. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Okay. And she's already carrying a plus. Caspar is the other guy that gets like a lot of love. Steel Gauntlet Plus. It makes sense to kind of hit some of our fancy people. I'll have to equip his new gauntlets, but don't worry about that. Okay, let's see. Petra, Steel Sword. Steel Sword Plus, that makes sense. Sylvain, don't worry about that. Alois, Steel Axe Plus. And Shamir, she's already carrying Steel Bow Plus, that was my question. I could give him Steel Lance Plus as the last thing I can do. Okay, well there we go. Battalions, let's just get us all replenished. Oh, I don't remember at this point anymore, but let's just verify. Ah, hang on, bullion. Okay, Steel Axe, that's fine. Nothing crazy there. Let's just verify there's nothing here, but there's not. Okay. Alright. Well, save. Okay. The mission. Let's do it. I am terrified. It'll be fine. It'll be so fine. Don't worry about it.
遊撃軍は王都フェルディアに向けて北上を開始。同時に旧同盟領に駐留する帝国軍をフラルダリウス領に侵攻させ、王と協撃を企図する。帝国軍の動きを察知した国王ディミトリ率いる王国軍は、レアに従うセイロス騎士団と共に先手を打って王都を出撃。タルティーン平原に布陣して迎え撃たんとしていた。
Yes, well. It makes sense, I guess. You know, push out with the army and whatnot, because obviously, you know, if he knows his castle is not up to the siege, you know, why play around, right?
お母様、くしくもまた雨が降っているのですね。私は再びこの場所でお母様を取り戻すために戦います。お母様と私が巡り合うのを邪魔したあのものを必ずや土に返します。私に刃を向ける愚かしいフレスベルグの子孫とも。
No, how dare you?
今はセイロスと呼びなさい。私はもう大司教ではありません。
He's like, okay.
一人の戦士です。
はっ、セイロス様。あいにくの雨のせいで敵の位置がつかめません。王国軍もどこにいるのか。
フェルディアへの進路を探しなさい。そう大きくは迂回もしていないはずです。帝国軍の本体を見つけ次第攻撃を開始します。敵が先に王国軍と遭遇しているようなら予定通り攻撃しましょう。
はっ、ご命令通りに。
待っていなさい。もう間もなく
Oh,
訪れるのです。
I remember fighting Rhea. It's fine. How dare you? This is why she's a monster, dude.
敵の進軍速度を読み誤ったか。陣容を再編する。今はできる限り時間を稼ぎ、教団の到着を待つしかないだろう。長い戦になる。恐ろしいか、ドゥドゥ。
いいえ、陛下のおそばにあって恐れることなど何もございません。
頼もしいな。見ていろ。俺は必ず勝つ。必ず死んでいった者たちに報いてみせる。
ええ、どこまでもお供いたします。陛下、どうかご分を。
ああ、ドゥドゥ、お前もな。
陛下、あなたのためならば俺は。
雨の中に翻る青き騎士の旗。王国軍のようね。
はい。国王ディミトリ自らが兵を率いているようです。
It makes sense. He wouldn't miss out on this.
セイロス騎士団の姿はありません。二手に分かれたのでしょうか。
あのディミトリが 教団に王都を任せて王国軍だけで出陣するのは考えづらいわ。騎士団を使い潰してでも戦闘を有利に進めようとするはず。となると雨のせいで連携が取れていないだけで騎士団もどこかにいるのでは。
ならば後輩や横からの奇襲を警戒します。全軍に通達を。
はっ。
それにしても昔の王国軍とは違いますな。深く陣を敷いて我らを迎撃する構えです。以前であれば王の名乗りとともに正々堂々と突撃してきたでしょう。
正々堂々か。昔の彼を思い出すわね。先生もそうではなくて。
Yeah, he's definitely edgier. Dimitri?
そうよ。大修道。
Yeah, he's definitely edgier than he once was, that's for sure.
しかし今となっては正々堂々はディミトリにふさわしくない言葉でしょう。味方の犠牲は嫌うようですが、それ以外ではどのような手でも取ってくる相手、手段を選ばぬ殺し合いになれば戦場がどうなるか想像もつきませんな。
そうね。夫人が済み次第前進する。ディミトリ、あなたのすがってきた過去をここで断ち切ってあげる。
Darling, you and me must watch each other this battle because Dimitri and Rhea have very personal vendettas against us. So me and Edelgard are by far at most risk of having something traumatic happen. So let's just be on top of it, okay? Let's just keep our eyes peeled. I remember fighting Rhea. I remember that fight being rather difficult. I don't remember Dimitri. I don't remember the layout of the battlefield or any of that. I don't remember exactly how difficult that is, but I remember this battle taking a very long time. Okay, so 10 out of 10, by the way. I expected them to let me use more. That's a little tragic. Well, having Jurica would be neato, admittedly. But, 37. Ferdinand has more health, and he's higher level. His weapons aren't quite as tasty, but don't worry about that. Okay, so let's make sure my numbers are okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's just do it one row at a time. It's too confusing otherwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're 6 and 4, which is a good split. 6 and 4 is it's either going to be 6 and 4 or 7 and 3. So for melee units versus ranged units of any kind. So 6 and 4 is not bad. That's what I often go with. So that's not terrible. I don't love this setup though. Linhardt being attached to Edelgard is not as useful. Either attaching it to me because everyone tends to look at me in charge. So attaching Lyn to me would not be bad. Caspar has passive healing now. I almost think, didn't I give that to Petra as well? Yes. So Petra has passive healing now. So either Alois or myself. I'm kind of leaning towards me. So let's give Linhardt to me because I'm going to be on the front with Edelgard. So I'm a little tempted to give someone else. Like, I could pair up Jurica. I mean, because any one of the rest of these are going to be a melee or like a bonus to attack. They're like, because I keep thinking she's going to be like a bishop, but she's not. She's warlock class. So technically she's going to be like, she'll help be something offensive. So really it's like Jurica and maybe combine him with someone else, maybe just Ferdinand. That could work because they're, you know, if he helps out, that's what it'll be. So I guess something like that. And we're all repaired, so okay. I'm spooked. Let's do it. Defeat all enemy commanders. Everybody dies.
来たかエーデルガルト。ここが貴様の死に場所だ。貴様らが奪い、踏みにじり、そして目を背け続け。
Says the guy serving the evil dragon Rhea.
全て返してもらおう。
この戦いで王国軍の主力を殲滅する。国王ディミトリはもちろんのこと、 敵将は一人残らず討ち取りなさい。
So the real question is, do you think everyone else is gonna wait to spawn? Yeah, advance with caution. See, that's my question. Do you think they're gonna spawn in behind us, or to the side, or what? Okay. So there's my squad. There's the other half of my squad. That was my question. That doesn't really matter. There's no other... so that will slow you down, but it is crossable. There's a chest. There's several chests. I don't know if we should bother going up or not. So there's what's his name. So he's top right corner. There's another healing circle over there, but no chests on this side. I kind of feel like doing the less obvious thing might be better here. Ascending, going up instead. Because there's not even any commanders over here, although maybe... Oh no, general, he counts. So I will have to go over here eventually, but there is a healing circle. I believe there was one over here. Yeah, so there's one right here. There it is. But then there's two chests as well. So I kind of feel like going across the shoal might be the better move. So we are going to go this way. So she has a steel axe. I just gotta look because I buffed everyone's weapons. All of our weapons are screwed up. It automatically unequipped all the stuff that I needed. So, okay, equip my big ol' axe. I'll use the switch to other weapons if I need them in the moment. So, hey, you can go with. You need to switch to your sword here. Okay. Sorry, I do want you to commit to moving there. I just need to just swap your weapons around. I don't know. We don't really necessarily. She's not going to get attacked anyway. Okay, we are going to get shot at by something. Maybe I guess this is magical artillery or something, because he's going to start shooting me. And this group needs to hurry up. Because we are actually abandoning this position. Oh, I forgot to equip, move all their weapons around. Okay, you can keep that. That's all right. We have time. They're still running around, so. I mean, hey man, you want to come over here, you're welcome to, but you should know I'm not coming to you. Yeah, 27. Only 29% hit, but you know he's gonna land it at least once. So I got to get over there and take that position out before that happens, because that would be unfortunate. Okay, so I think you're equipped with the right thing already, which you are. I need to make sure Dorothea is doing the right thing. So, of course, she wouldn't have anything moved. Well, I don't know. That's going to kind of literally just draw the fire just because. He doesn't have anything better than Fonzie to equip. And I need you, because I know you did. Okay, equip your axe back. Be done with that. Okay, it doesn't actually hurt you as far as other stuff goes. So re-equip your steel gauntlets. Alright, well, somebody has to do it. I'm gonna go a little wide just for safety. Go, go, go! If he's gonna literally come at me, if he's gonna bring all these guys at me, that's fine, but I've gotta take out that magical artillery, because I cannot have that be shooting at me while I'm advancing. Whoa! He turned into a monster! Well, that's not cool. Oh, Dimitri wasn't aware that his troops are turning into, Ah. Wow, that's really cool, man. Wow. His second in command did it, and he didn't even know. Yikes. Oh, Mercedes. Oh no, Mercedes.
みんなここからよ
Why are you on their team, Mercedes?
砦から増援厄介ね敵将を撃って
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just don't worry about it. I know there's a lot of people coming at me all at once, but it'll be totally fine. Just don't worry. 1 HP, by the way. Nice crit. 128 more points than I needed. Anyway. I fully expected that to hit. We've got to take this person out. So far, he misses, which is great, but we must take him out because this cannot be the narrative we live in. Okay. Alright, so 33 once, so it will take 2 hits. I have to gamble on the miss for them. What about this? So that will be a thing, but it is only 80, but it'll do more damage. And it'll wound the other person next to them, maybe? Or maybe this one pushes them back. I guess I don't know. I guess just do it. This is guaranteed hits, right? So it's alright. Now you get the crit. Yeah, every time. Nice spin to win there, Petra, but it doesn't mean anything after they're already, you know. You could have done that earlier. Kind of tempted, because I think this other person's gonna just magically... I think Mercedes is gonna... Yeah, she can reach me. So I kind of feel like we kind of have to just YOLO charge all of these people. Okay, let's get you there for a second. I've got to get you all the way across. Maybe you'll go with Petra. This is a little risky, what I'm contemplating doing. Okay. But I've got to take this stuff out, so... And I have Divine Pulse, and I've spent some of our other renown points, so we have even more Divine Pulse than you might believe. I can Meteor that guy, but I won't even kill him, and I'd rather save the Meteors for really important uses. It's fine, it's only 14. Plus, she moved out, so she's not artillery, which is good. Fully expected that to hit. I know it's only 14% hit chance, but I still expected it to land. Sick. Alright. We're hanging in there, and us two are going to be plenty, I think, to take all that out, which is good. Yeah, that was guaranteed to hit at least once. 37% or not, like, you know. Oh, that was lucky, because that would have killed him, which would be tragic, because he's really strong. There's more reinforcements. Alright, don't worry about that. It's only a little bit. Okay. So a lot needs to happen here. Can you finish them in one go, maybe? I need you to stop shooting me. So nothing matters more than this at this particular moment. There, stop shooting me. Perfect. Okay, that's great news. That is huge news, actually. I need you to get across in the worst way. I think maybe we'll just be really safe. Because I kind of need Gaspar to take out the mage in front of him, and he needs some more health to do that, so... Yeah, there you go. Because now you can take some hits if it came to it. Okay, good. There you go. We have plenty of heals, I think, so... It's fine. Okay, you can reach this, which is great. Luckily, Hubert's range is very convenient here. Cadmo shield. Cool, I guess. Alright. Well, that's big. Alright, 68% is not great. I'm not really worried about the knight, I'll be honest. He's going to go after... Oh, okay. Well, he's not going to kill him even if he wanted to. 13 and only 23%. I say we ignore him then. Let's see if we can deal with this. I have a 78%. I only need to hit her once, and I got two swipes at her.
先生ごめんなさい
Why not, Mercedes? This is a waste of your life. Why though?
方にはなれないわこんな私にも守らなきゃいけないものがあるの
But you're gonna lose, and you're on the losing team. Oh, I hit them both. Sorry, Mercedes, you made your choices.
ごめんなさいデミトリ私もう立てない
Yeah, sorry. My former love interest from a different playthrough. I'm sorry, Mercedes. But you're not, like, you know, you chose your allegiances. Linhardt, though, hey, 35. And, of course, I leveled up to 45.
すまないメルセデスお前を巻き込み
Yeah, way to go, Dimitri.
俺だ
Alright. Well, maybe you should at least try to do this. Yeah, there you go. You'll just plaster this guy, so just get to it. Sick.
私が負けるわけにはいかないの
Anyway.
どんどん行こう
Whew. Don't worry about that. It's fine. Not so much fine for this guy. But, you know.
ブリギットの誇り見せました
Sick. Alright. Oh, I forgot she has passive healing. Okay, so this is a thing. It is a heal tile. It's a fancy heal tile, actually. So stand on it and get healed. Speaking of heal tiles, first, though, I'd rather you... Yeah. Hit him with the good stuff.
時間を使いましたビビ
Okay. Let's see. So there's another heal tile. Stronghold, actually. I wonder what happens if I grab it. Let's get up here and see if I can claim it or something. Plus, Edelgard could use some help, so... For the most part, I think rallying around this one is going to be the play, though. So, I think we're going to go rally around this heal tile. For the most part. Alright. I like how most of my team is just trying to catch up. Oh, we have more monsters. Sick.
これ以上敵の魔獣化を許しては戦況が悪化します
It's fine.
小石を持つ兵士の区別がつかぬ以上全てを迅速に撃つしかありません
Yeah. It is easier to kill soldiers than monsters, but it's kind of a, you know, sort of like a whatever point. Okay, so nothing happens per se. But I know Petra has a chest key, and we're gonna need them. Here, I guess Petra, you actually can motate over there and open them chests. I'm not really worried about stopping them in time, because, as you can see, they're very far away anyway, so I'm thinking just let them transform and I'll just deal with it. Alright, what's in the chest, though? Brave Axe. Cool. Oh, okay, I just noticed this other chest, there's a, as you can see, there's a break here. It's not attached. I kept looking at it from back here, so it looks like it's one just platform, so our plan is going to be changing somewhat. I think we can skip one more turn, because next turn then we can all be moving forward, so. Alright. She's going to push up. I almost think I'd rather push up into this corner to use the heal tile as well, so maybe we'll start our push that direction. But we'll see how well this goes. Purple. Horse Slayer. Wow, that was actually something fancier than dirt. Training bow. Well, they can't all be winners. Not that it matters. I'm not positive if I would use any of this crap anyway, no matter what it was, but that is okay. Oh, you can attack somebody. Anything neato? Oh, well, that is neato. He's very tough. Yeah. Shut up. Enjoy the meteor on your head, idiot. Master skills for Warlock. Bowbreaker. Okay. She's on her own little side mission. Alright, we're kind of doing a really careful push here. We don't have to go far for most of this. Alright. Finish him. Now that was a good expenditure of meteor. Yeah, get out of here, idiot. Goodbye, nerd. Well done, Dorothea. It can play the sad music, but I didn't care about that, dude. It's not like it was not like killing Mercedes. That one was unpleasant. He got sniped out by a meteor, but you know, well done and all that. Just brave bow. That's having a better bow is not bad. What would I put back though? I don't like the idea of getting rid of this. And that's a really strong. I mean, it's good sometimes because coursing with electric energy, magical sword has been struck by lightning. I mean, it's like a lightning sword, very strong. And this is a B bow versus the D, but it has a less of a hit chance, though. Oh, Lord. I don't know. Just put it away, dude. I don't know. It'll be fine. She's not our main archer anyway. Okay, well, I guess I'm a little tempted to push real far up, you know? But it's alright. We'll just kind of... We will push, like, a little more up kitty corner, but without going ham bone. Okay, she's still not going to get shot. I'm just trying to make sure I know who it's going to try and target. XP, which is a cute free way of getting her to 30. And a gambit use, I guess, which is neato, I suppose. Alright, we might have to start getting a little more aggressive with this push, depending on how things go. Because I don't want his magic guys to just chill back there and shoot me from space, because I can't see how far away they are, which is a bad sign. So, yeah. Right, 24, if it hits, that's gonna hurt. It hit. I know that's surprising. It's totally fine. Okay, we are going to heal you. I got plenty of heals, don't worry about it. Alright. Petra, it is time to get back into this battle, please. I'm more tempted to shoot out the archer magic guy, because he's a little scarier. And there's a legion of people over there that can take out the other one. But this guy, having mobility and magic, is very scary, so I'd much rather take him out. Well done, Shamir, as always. One of the strongest people on my entire team. Like, not even... No cap. No joke, honestly. As far as who else, though? What about you, cavalry boy? It's pretty good. 30 times 2, so he will have to hit twice. But he is oddly elusive for such a big guy. Make it so, number 1. Well done, boyo. Okay. Just because you're down here, somebody should grab it. Sick. Anyway, I suppose the rest of us can more or less push up. Oh, not you, I guess. He got pinned by something. Whatever that magic was slowed him down, too. Alright. Oh, the passive healing. I always forget about the passive healing. I forgot that like half my dang team has passive healing now. Because all the rings I passed out to everybody. She's coming back. I'd rather not push all the way in there, because if you wait, we can wait till it's really good, you know what I mean? See, I can stand right there and he's not going to do anything. Okay, that guy will, though. I'll just eat it. You won't do crap against armor. I could stand right here and make them attack me, which I guess is what I'll do. We might push you up a little bit. I can't reach him all the way anyway, so I'm not really trying to. Okay, he's not gonna get... She ain't gonna get shot, which is what we really care about. Oh, scariness. He's gonna have to get over here, because I'm across the dang map, so... That is a lot of guys, but it did totally fine. That is even more people. Who is that? Is that Rhea? Oh, it is Rhea. I didn't even recognize her.
お母様が嘆いておられるのでしょうか。ご覧になっていて、私が必ずや取り戻してみせますから。
Uh-huh. Well, there she is. But we're gonna deal with Dimitri first, because obviously we're all the way up here. Don't worry about that. That's not bad. Totally fine. I'm just gonna send him to the really fancy healing square, so... Alright, besides passive healing is already kicking in for both of them. But yeah, you can go ahead and go to the healing square. I'm just gonna take out this nerd. Get out of here. Okay, and then Petra is catching up. Okay. He gets 4 hits. The first 2, that'll be what, 42? Oh, so I am gonna need a 3rd hit. That kind of sucks. Alright, can we do better? 2 hits. Unarmed disturbance. Let's see. Could be really funnily cautious about it and do this. Obviously, he can't do crap if I do this, so... All he can do is stand there and be shot. It sounds like a pretty good deal to me. You can just vibe there. I'm a little worried about leaving her alone, so... and I guess Alois can come up this side. Sorry. And you're gonna scoot up. And you're gonna scoot up. Who else needs to move? Oh, me and waifu. Okay. Well, we're gonna wait on that one. Are they gonna move towards us? Yeah. Alright, we need to make this quick then. We need to make this quick, because they are not gonna stand around. Well, at least some of them are. Some of those generals and monsters down there look like they're gonna stand around. So I might end up having to deal with Rhea and all them before I deal with the monsters and the last general, but that's whatever. Luckily his passive healing is doing good, so is his, but I'm probably still gonna attempt to get him on the square. By the time I get there, he's gonna almost be healed anyway. It would almost be, honestly it would, no almost about it, it would be more lucrative to do this. Just like that, because it's gonna take him too many turns to get there anyway. Righto, how the heck do you think we should deal with this mess? I can't shoot him from there. I could try to spend another turn getting into position. Truly, he is not going to do a thing unless you're like right here, I'd assume. Yeah, you'd have to get right next to him before he does a thing. This is good. Okay. What about a free cheeky shot? Nope. Absolutely not. It'll get you killed. Alright, yeah, so no cheeky shots for you. Just stand back there and think about your actions. Next turn, we're going to figure out how to deal with him, because we're about to have a problem. Everyone, their third cousin and their dog are about to be on top of me, so... They're all streaming towards me. Including Rhea, and she'll be probably the first one here, so... Maybe the flyer might be there near the same time she is, but... Luckily, the monster's slow. But yeah, I've got to deal with this. Great. That's the good news. Alright, so my question is, you can stand here, but it still doesn't count. Oh, murder. Alright, it's time to figure out how to deal with you. So that'll do nasty damage, but your hit chance sucks. There's 80. It'll do very little, but pfft, I'll take it.
また奪うのか。またそうして踏みにじるのか。
それであなたは奪い返し踏みにじり返せば気が済むの。私は止まらない。未来を切り開くための犠牲は厭わない。
Except me, though, right? Obviously.
屍と涙の上に築かれた未来が良いものであるはずがない。
It's like pot, meat, kettle, you know? Don't miss, 80%. Yay. Imagine some sort of status effect will go with that, right? Yeah, there you go. Okay. 84. Okay, can we do better? 78. There's 100, but also very little but it'll be something. 84. What was my default? 73. Ugh. It will kill him though if I hit him. Let's try it. Because I love her.
人の命を踏みにじる畜生の道を選んだ。残念でならない。お前を殺さねばならないのがな。
It's a lot of 84, by the way. I knew I'd miss 84. Unbelievable. 84, and I knew it was a massive gamble to miss because it was anything less than 100%. 90. I only need to hit him once. Come on. Yes! Somebody get him. Finish him. Nice. You made your choices, pal. All you had to do was, you know, stop fighting me. But obviously, you know, he's a leader, opposing kingdom, like, you can't just not do anything, so... Wow. Holy leader, by the way. Holy leader of Team Good Guy, according to her own lies. Okay, we need to consolidate our position. Luckily, we are in a unique position to do just that. This will be a good place to make our stand. Alright, we make our stand here, and we let them wash on us. We let them wash over us like water on rock. And then we'll let the waves of everyone who's approaching us we'll deal with them as they get close. And then, once we survive the onslaught, then we push out. And that'll be the plan. So, I'm thinking, because Rhea is about to be right here, I'm thinking Alois can scooch this way. I am going to take the, well, maybe honestly this might be better, but I'm going to make sure I switch back to my regular weapon. Okay, and then she's going to stand beside me, for obvious reasons. I'm going to top us off. Perfect. Okay, and then Petra can take the corner. Okay, well, maybe we should... Okay, let's just see what that looks like. We're ready, as we'll ever be. I will not allow it, for one. 8. All this smack talk and it's gonna do 8 damage? Like, really? It's a lot of smack for someone that did nothing. Okay. I don't want those magic users to just, like, waltz within range. Also, wow. That range, by the way, I might have to get aggressive. I can't have them sitting back and, like, you know, look at that, like, 80 spaces away and just shelling me. And he 48% and he still hit it. obviously. So we might have to get a little aggressive. Okie dokie. Well, I think you're gonna go ahead and go stand on there. I need Shamir. Well, I don't know. That's the obvious one. What about shooting Rhea? It's guaranteed hit. Oh, the brave bow though, worth it. Yeah, I know. Sin and all that. Oh, there you go. Even better. Sniped. Yeah, didn't see that one coming, did you? You're expecting a melee fight that would have to do something terrible, but obviously it's not over because that's Rhea herself. So. Obviously it's not over. Oh. Oh, she took off. Did all of her people took off. All the reinforcements she showed up with. You defeat Rhea, they all disappear, apparently. What about the monster? He's not gone. So the monster stayed, but all of her people left. So that's actually pretty huge. Okay. Well, in that case, maybe I'll scoot you up to get some quick, cute passive healing on you. And then maybe we'll wait a turn. Get some free heals going around. Obviously, it isn't over, because I think there might be one more mission after this where you go after Rhea. Because I remember a different arena to fight Rhea, so... I think we'll scoot you up like this, and let's get you... Rusted gauntlets. Thanks, man. Alright, but then I can put you beside to top off. Okay... Now, obviously, that big monster in the corner is going to get here eventually, but he's very slow. So, I'm not as worried about it as maybe I otherwise might be. Yeah, and he's like way in the corner, so he's going on a scenic trip. Alright, well, that worked out. Shamir saved our backsides from having to deal with a difficult Rhea fight, so... But that's not the bad one. It's a different arena, I remember that. The, what comes next is much more difficult. But I guess we will get down in position and, take out that last dude before we move on. What kind of scenic road trip? So I waited here a couple of turns, and this guy is pushing up, so I was contemplating just, like, not dealing with him. And he's going to go after my boy next turn. And 32, 66% hit, so he will hit it. So I guess we kind of do have to sort of deal with him. I'm a little nervous about the level of health he's looking at me with. Ooh, I will assassinate this guy with that, though. That could be okay, though. Although only 80% hit chance, which is kind of icky. And the other silver does the same thing. Work. Alright, so gets another shot, and then here comes his retaliation. Will he hit it? Probably. Yup. Alright, I gotta deal with the monster, obviously, because I don't want to turn my back with him chasing me. It's gonna be hard enough to deal with what I have to deal with. Now, maybe I can get lucky and go right after the big guy and just assassinate him and not have to kill all those monsters, but... It's the world we live in. 95, it'll distract him and probably break the armor, so... Let's do it! So imagine if I missed. 95% hit and I still missed. That'd be so annoying. Okay, so that attracted the attention, which is great, but it broke the armor, which is what's really important. Because now I get a free hit. Okay, huge. I can't reach. Okay, well... Oh, she can't reach him either. I was hoping I could kind of heal the girl this next turn, but that doesn't appear to be much of an option. I could stand you next to her for some light heals. And I think that'll be a big boost to charisma, but I guess you just stand there, and then I guess we'll do this. Maybe I can... Because, I mean, we'll be plenty to finish him next turn. Okay, we'll just scoot over there. I think the rest of us are gonna vibe here because we don't all need to be over there. I just need enough of us to deal with him. 37. You won't one-shot her. It's gonna hurt, but I'll survive. Yeah. So we have some healing to do, but he's almost dead. So. Okay. Good. Your thing is still down. So I'm thinking. Can we just magic this guy? Yeah. Finish him, please. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of healing to be done. Dorothea lost her temper. Didn't like being shot. Sick. Okay, so that deals with that. That's great. Now we have some healing to do, so... Let's get things moved down and around. Because we have some things to fix. Okay, so we're all topped off. She's basically healed, and everyone else that got banged up is all healed. So we're all good to go. And the question is, what to do about all this? Some part of me, of course, I want to try blitzkrieging him, but I have to be intelligent about the, you know, amount of people I get out there. So we're gonna push out, and the initial wave is they're just gonna have to hit me, I think. Something like this. And then when they do, we will absorb and just kind of deal with it as it happens. But then, on the other side, we might be able to use our first retaliation turn to attack him instead. Maybe just like the leader general guy and snipe him out before we have to kill all the monsters. We'll see. Ow. It's totally fine. No damage, by the way. Anyway, don't worry about that. Ow. Nice 2 damage, Caspar. Sick. Okay. Alright, a little painful. Ooh, she can just kill this dude. Yeah, kill him. Sit down. I win. I don't have to fight the 3 monsters. Yay. Shamir. It makes sense. She was doing some serious slaying. There was a lot of serious slaying going on. Alright, we did that. We freaking nailed it. Now we move on to the really difficult part. That one wasn't even that bad. The other one I did was harder earlier. How are you still alive? Oh, you're both still alive. Oh no, they are both screwed. It's just a sad way of messing with our feelings.
少なくとも俺はあなたがいたからこそ今日まで生きてこられた。この9年あなたと共に荒れたことが俺の誇り。何にも代え難い幸福でした。俺は過保者です。そうか。
Cool. That was depressing. Thank you. Cool. That was depressing. Thanks for that. That was a great scene. Really happy I had to see that.
直ちに撤退なさい。フェルディアに向けて引くのです。主はあなた方を見ています。諦めなければ必ず救われるでしょう。はっ、撤退です。
She's like, we're dead.
どうしてあなたはこれほどまでに私の邪魔を。お母様の心臓を奪い、天帝の剣を振るう残虐の王ネメシスのように、この手で必ず次こそ必ず取り戻してみせますから。お母様、待っていて。
レア、敵ながら見事な手際ね。
女神の名のもとに士気を保っていることについてですかな。
それもそうだけれど、見事なのは傭兵の腕よ。混乱する王国軍を私たちへの盾にして騎士団を逃がして。
Yeah, sacrificing others for her own good. Boy, you never see that.
さすがに追撃は難しいわね。
Next time we will end this.
ええ、私たちの手で必ずや決着をつけましょう、先生。これまでの戦いで命を落とした仲間のため、敵のため、それにディミトリのためにも。
For Dimitri?
ええ、彼が復讐に囚われたのは叔父たちの策謀の結果。全てを私のせいだと考え、彼は王としての道を見失ってしまった。私は彼には何もしてやれない。だからせめて。
Are you crying?
いいえ、泣いていたのは過去の私よ。多くのことが起こっては流れ去るように過去になっていく。タスカーの悲劇も士官学校での日々も父の死もあなたのいなかった5年間も、ようやくここまで来たの。最後まであなたと共にありたい。この世界を
Absolutely.
人の手に取り戻しましょう。
Anything for you, babe. Anything for you. Anyway. That's so depressing, dude. They just like showed this battlefield death scene with Dimitri and the guy and his second in command. It's just like really depressing. It's just cool. Thank you. That was wildly depressing. Appreciate it. Anyway.
タルティーン平原において国王ディミトリ率いる王国軍らを打ち破った帝国軍は王とフェルディアを目指して北上。ついに大司教レアとの決戦に臨む。
Indeed it does, narrator man. The final battle does draw near. And let me tell you, this last one is where the real suffering is at.
ついにここまで来たか。実に
Well, well. The scheming uncle himself.
おじさま、なぜここに。まだ決着はついていないわ。
なればこそだ。最後くらいはこの目で見ておきたいと思ってな。偽りの女神の獣の支配から人間が解放されるその瞬間。
わかったわ。軍の邪魔にならないところで好きに。
Yeah, she's like, stay out of my way, I'll cut you in half. He's like, hey, no problem.
戦いに巻き込まれてはたまらぬからな。この戦いが終われば帝国が全てを支配する世が訪れる。
全てではないわ。私は私のできることをするだけ。それに知性が安定するまでのしばしの間は、おじさま、いいえ、あなたたちの知恵と力も必要不可欠だと考えている。
そうであろうな。我々もできることをせねばならぬ。しばしの間、お前たちに力を貸そう。
ええ、お願いするわ。しばしの間、
Indeed.
少しいいかしら。
Always. What's on your mind?
ここまで来てと思うかもしれないけれど、
Hit me. I'm ready for anything.
伝えたいことがあるの。いいえ、あなたはきっと自分で感づいているでしょうけれど、それでもね、あなたが何者で、その力が何なのか、今まで触れずに来た真実を。
I have sensed it too.
先生ならそうだと思っていたわ。あなたはレアと同じ女神と呼ばれる存在の眷属なのよ。おそらくあなたの母親が女神に連なる人で、その血はずっとあなたの中で眠っていたのね。5年前、先生がその力に目覚めた時、
Definitely not.
私はあなたがレアに協力すると思ったわ。
You thought I would join her?
ええ。何しろ私の目的はレアたち女神の眷属の支配からの脱却だった。セイロス教団を使ってフォドラを支配するレアたちを抹殺することだった。私はあなたを敵に回してでもレアを撃ち、人々を解放するのだと誓ったのに、あなたは私を助け、レアと敵対する道を選んでくれた。もちろん私は嬉しかったけれど、同時に迷いもした。この道は先生が進むべき道ではないのかもしれないと、その迷いを抱えたまま、私はあなたに甘え、あなたの力を借りてここまで来たのよ。
I understand.
聞いてくれてありがとう、先生。話せてよかった。レアたちがいなくなった世界で、あなたがどうなっていくのか、私にはわからない。けれど、
Ho.
私にとってあなたは特別な存在。この背の重荷を分かち合える、たった一人の対等に話せる相手。そろそろ時間ね。行きましょう、先生。
Ho ho! Well, let's go. Yeah, so there was sort of some reveals there, but I mean, Edelgard doesn't really know every side of it. She's just like, hey, you should know there's something weird between you and Rhea and the goddess and stuff. You might be related, like, you know, loosely, I don't know.
これを迎え撃たんとしていた。フォドラを人の手に取り戻すため、シュバルツァ・アドラー・ウェイヤが最後の戦いに臨む。
Yup. Yup. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Oh no. This battle, dude. It's gonna be
そして
bad.
セイロス教団よ。これ以上の争いは無意味でしょう。王なき国の都にこもり、あなたたちは何をしようというの。一度だけ機会をあげるわ。武器を捨て降伏しなさい。あなたたちと違って私は虐殺などしない。
反応はありませんな。攻撃を始めますか。
少しだけ待つわ。市街には多くの住民がいるのよ。5年前にガルグマクを攻めた時と違って、教団は住民を避難させようともしない。一体何を企んでいる
Yeah,
の。
something real shifty, I would imagine.
レア様、いやセイロス様、帝国軍は降伏を呼びかけてます。本当に無視していいんですか。例えば私たちがフォドラを出ていくとかで解決を図れませんか。降伏はなりません。私たちは負けてはいない。あのような邪悪な者たちに天が避けようとも屈してはならないのです。わかりました。
Hope you're ready to die on this battlefield there, Catherine. Cause you're gonna.
この命が尽きるまでね。
僕もお供します。
Oh, shut up, Cyril or Cyril, whatever your name is. The King Simp.
どこまでも。
それではカトリーヌ、
Wow.
市街に火を放ちなさい。
Cool.
攻め入る帝国軍を煉獄の炎で焼き尽くすのです。
She's like, I'm sorry?
カトリーヌ。承知しました。
Wow. She's like, cool, set fire to the city with all the people in it. That'll be neato.
愚かな問いは不要です。いかな犠牲も払わねばなりません。
Catherine's like, oh my gosh, I think I might be following a monster.
あの廃墟者をこの手で踏み潰してくれましょう。
Uh-huh. So she's going dragon mode, and she's setting fire to the city with all the people inside. So that's cool.
今の声は。
陛下陛下、王都の各所から煙が。
Yeah, I know.
市街に火を放っているようです。
なんてことを。レオ、もはや手段は選ばないというわけね。みんな、すぐに攻撃するわ。用意はできているかしら。
は、万事問題ありません。いつでも攻められます。
ペルディアの王宮に一直線に攻め入り、敵の視界、レア、白き者を撃つ。これが戦乱の終わり。この戦いに勝った時、ポドラは一つになる。攻め入る王都は炎に包まれつつあるけれど、皆死に急がないで生きて勝ち、新しき世を私と共に迎えるの。いいわね。
無論私が死んではあなた様を守る人がいなくなってしまう。あなた様が生を全うするために私は勝って生き残りますよ。
私ブリギットの未来背負います。ここ死に場所違うです。勝ちます。自分のため、皆のため、先生のため。
ああ、俺たちが切り開いてきた道だ。最後まで走り抜けなきゃな。それにここで死んだら今まで立ててきた俺の武功が全部無意味じゃねえか。
心配しないで先生。エーデルちゃん、私だってまだ見込んだし、この戦いが終わったら私結婚できるかしら。
いつの間にかこんなところにまで来てしまったよね。平和になれば好きに研究できるのかな。それならさっさと終わらせよう。
エーデルガルトさん、先生、私だって頑張ります。やりますよ。こんなところで死んだら引きこもりの治れ、辛い腰ですから。
私は統一後も君と先生の力になる。無事に勝利に導いてみせるさ。それが誇り高き貴族の使命であり、私が自身に課した天命なのだから。
Let's win this together.
帝国軍、そしてスバルタードラーベイア出陣。
All right. Here we go. It's gonna be fine. We totally got this. I've beaten this game before, at least twice. Once before my original playthrough with the Imperials, and then once with the Blue Lions. So that's the other one I did. So I've beaten it at least twice before. Although I don't remember what the Blue Lion ending and all that stuff is like. So honestly, it might be way different. I don't remember. So I've done at least this battle just like this at least once before. So I'm allowed 12 now, which is great, because now I'm allowed to carry Jaritza and Linhardt. So I gain 2 extra people. So let's check our numbers, see if we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're what, 7 and 5? That's a good split. So I'm okay with that. Now we have lots of healers, that's for sure. I mean, that was right, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so 7 melees and then 5 ranges of some kind. So I guess we will put, I don't know, Hubert, you can hang out with her, and Sylvain can hang out with, I don't know, Jaritza. Perfect. Okay, I guess we're gonna go ahead and battalion replenish all of them, please. And then blacksmith repair. Well, that's not real though. She's gonna switch to her steel axe, so that's not as bad as it looks. I just need to see if anyone needs it, but to be honest, I kind of doubt it. 24. Normally she's not using that one. Obviously he's fine. Yeah, he's fine. Let's see, a 29. Although he has a fancy one, Steel Lance Plus, that he needs to switch to, but we can do that in the middle of battle. Alright, well, here goes nothing. Defeat the enemy commander, all your units fall in battle.
けどどうにかここまで来られたぜ。
炎は敵味方を平等に殺しますからな。しかしいよいよ王宮前の広場です。
立ちふさがる者は炎ごと消し去るわ。白き者、今ここで撃つ。
レア様、町に放った火のおかげで敵は大軍で押しつぶす真似はできません。少数精鋭であたしらを目指して進んでくるかと。そうでしょうとも。そして彼らの戦闘には私からお母様を奪ったあの者と反逆のとエーデルガルトがいるでしょう。
Uh-huh.
炎、できる限り避け進みます。強敵注意する。
Uh-huh. Oh dear. Yes. Alright, well, so let's see. Okay, so it looks like that's a dead end, so we can only go this way, but over here we got a chest. I remember navigation through here is kind of a nightmare. Oh look, it's Ash, by the way. Anyway, anyone else we recognize? Oh, look who it is! It's Gilbert! The man, the myth, the legend. He was really starting to like me. There's way in the back. And then, of course, her simp at her side, obviously. And... oh, it's a net! Oh, no! Anyway. Oh, man. I remember that this whole thing is so difficult, dude. Navigation is such a nightmare. Catherine, of course, right there, which is real freaking scary, because she's nightmare fuel. And fighting on this battlefield is equally as nightmarish. Oh, man. And these are, like, all damage, like, the entire thing. Is there any route through here that it doesn't involve being lit on fire? I'm tempted to go right up the middle, because there's more neutral terrain here. I mean, not entirely, right? Because we could go up the center up to this point, and then we could go this way and then hop it, because this is passable for most of my people. Could get through there, and then we could go this way. Yeah, this is going to be a slow burn. I'm going to have to probably do some not speed ups, but big cuts in this battle, because this part's already going to be really long when I'm done. Trying to decide, because I don't have to kill Catherine. I don't have to kill everybody. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to make this doable. Because this is all fire, and I don't want to have to fight everything if I can help it, but... oh man, this navigation is going to be such a nightmare. Because I could fight my way through here, but this all is flame. This entire thing is flame, so I'm a little more tempted to run these group to the center and then push us all up, which I guess is what we'll do, at least initially. Alright, the battle begins. I pushed a lot of us up here, and he's, you know, he's trying some stuff. He's getting experimental. It's not helping, but he's giving it his best shot. Very good. Alright, so now his archers, which this is gonna hurt more than I'd like, but I have plenty of healers now. Oh, he only gets one shot. Okay. Well, that's not that bad. I was thinking that each one was gonna get two, and I was like, this is gonna get a little scary, but it's fine. Plus, that other guy missed, so don't worry about that. And he has passive healing, which I constantly forget. Alright, we'll get this free kill out of the way. Get out of here, you nerd. 42 for the boy. He's doing mighty good, and for a long time now. Okay, that's good. Kind of think about running you down, because it's a free kill, and then I can back off. Okay. That'll get him to 39, which is pretty based. Now, I was about to say, he's going to get move again, so we can go ahead and pull way back. And we're going to scooch you up to take the spot when it's available. What do you want, woman? Uh-huh. She like buffing her dudes? I'm a little confused. Oh. Oh. Cool. So every so often the dolls are gonna get stronger. Awesome. I was just thinking how neato that is. Anyway, that one cavalry snaked through this entire gap and went right after Lyn. So and he hit him, of course, and it hurt. But Lyn, which I forget because it's been so long, but he has passive healing if he doesn't do anything. So, you know, he'll be fine. Anyway, now we continue to work our way through this city. All right, the difficult part of this is about to kick off. I mean, I say difficult part as if it's been, you know, smooth sailing up to this point. I mean, it's been fine. It's not like we've, you know, it's been fine, okay? But she's roared another time, but now we have to try to jump over this gap without getting my people killed. So now, luckily, of course, my waifu is a unit here, and 20%, and he still hit it. Man, I hope he gets an award. Because let me tell you, that's incredible. It does no damage, but I think it might slow her down, which is rough because that's going to clog the only available gap to move forward, which is a little rough. Yeah, she can't move now. That's cool. I mean, the retaliation's going to hurt. Man, what an absolute tool. Man, there really is nothing we can do, huh? All right, well, just hit him then. There you go. There's the turn. Yeah, stand in the fire, idiot. Yeah, that's what I think of you, jerk. Slowing me down for no reason, by the way. Anyway, 44 for Edelgard. That was a good level up, too. Lots of good points. That doesn't matter, obviously. Alright. Well, that's something. Now we're back to my regular strong self, now that I'm not weakened from that move. And Edelgard is leading the charge. Because somebody has to. Okay, well, I got Lyn over here, and some of my units are across the fire. And I got Edelgard back to full, so I think the time to get aggressive has once again reached us. So we got to get out here because if I move anything more farther forward than right here, you know, which is where I was hiding, the doll attacks me. So I need to push out because the doll is about to jump me either way. 30, yikes. Ow. Don't worry, it's fine. We can deal with that. Also, ow, but I have so much health, 16 doesn't mean as much as it used to. There's another roar from her. Apparently she's doing that every stinking turn, so fighting as few of the dolls as possible is really the play. Man, both of these guys are healers. This is a little rough. I need to deal with the doll. I guess, can I have you just knock him out? Yeah. Guess do that. There we go. Okay, so that's something. Now, go over here and heal them. Okay, that's good. Now we deal with this. What about a... Yeah, that'll be good. Alright, don't miss. Sick. It'll be good for dropping armor. And of course, we're taking aggro, which is very important, obviously. Alright, he's stunned anyway, so I can get a free hit here. Okay. And now for something completely different. Actually, can we... Yeah, switch to my regular... Well, I need to use the Brave Bow to actually get the kill, so... I guess not. Sick. Okay, so there goes another health bar, which is great. He's gonna attack Edelgard anyway, so we have another turn to push people up and whatnot. Okay, what is his response? Backing up and then YOLOing a thing, which is fine. It's totally fine. Next turn, he's dead anyway, so. Alright. I cannot finish him easily. And his position is not... Oh, actually, I could stand right here. He can... So his range must be different than normal, because normally that would not be a thing, so... Alright, what about you? Well, she'll almost die for it, which makes me really nervous. 81, oh man. Only the best of the best is left. That'll do fat damage if I don't miss. Sick! Cool, I've never actually used that one before. Neato. Oh wow, look at that. Crest of Flames, I got a little bit of healing too. Well done, Hubert. Alright, now we'll spend a couple turns moving around. This could be funny. I could snipe him out. Hey man, you're the one serving a giant evil dragon, okay? Let's not pretend like you're on the moral high ground here. And you missed. You wanna know who's not gonna miss? Me. Bye. Well, upside now, I don't have to worry about him shooting me as I walk past. Which we're not quite there yet, but you know, I was just kind of loitering anyway as I get my guys through here, so seemed like a wise thing to take care of, so I don't have to worry about it later. Before I do that, wasn't there the chest down here? An armored guy? Whoa! Sudden flying units. You're gonna regret doing that, pal. Oh, more than you thought. Even more than you thought. Well done, Shamir. Just getting some bonus kills while we were chilling. Anyway, okie dokie. That's not gonna do anything. I'm still a little tempted to have you deal with it, though. I'm gonna switch you to this sword. So when he attacks, I think that might do better. But otherwise... yeah, just some good, respectable damage. Alright. You already are kitty corner, but that's not going to do a thing. Alright, let's go ahead and pull you back for a second. There we go. Have you get one of the kills. Lysithia, or however you say her name. Leveling up, which is cute. Shamir's like, don't worry, I got it. I have to do everything around here. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna go stand beside you for some free heals, and you can scoot up. Alright, now we spend a couple more turns getting in position again. Although we can see how this bottom little party's gonna go. What's gonna happen? What? He hit? What a shock. Probably because he knew his little Otherwise, I wouldn't do anything, and he's obviously really excited at the prospect of wasting my time, so... Yeah, now suddenly I'm not going to do anything to him by comparison. Sick. Well, he better laugh it up, because I'm still going to win that fight. It's just going to take a little longer now. Alright, so I'm healed now, so I think you need to pull back one. Let's get Alois kind of up in this zip code. Me can get back to my side. And just kind of scoot the rest of us up in preparation for moving on. Oh, I should have moved him. That would have been smart. Alright, what's the situation at the bottom? Hit it again. He needs an award. The guy's impossible. He cannot miss. He's too good. Yes, there's another roar. Which, you know, whatever. Well, that was like the hardest fight in the world for some reason, but we still won. Okay, let's see. Now we're ready to actually open this chest. Now that I almost died for it. I guess. Anyway, well, there you go. I got a thing that would have boosted, I don't know, whatever. I forgot what that boosts. Speed, maybe? But whatever. Hope it was worth it. Anyway. Alright, now you can work on coming back. Okay, we are ready to push up. So, let's just see what happens. Only by flyers. Guess we can do this, and it will force them to stand in the fire, technically, which will be kind of funny. Greg Miller. I would prefer to snipe out the magic guy, but, you know, I can get some free damage on one of them, so I'll take it. Ooh, free kill. It was going to be free damage, but then she got a crit. And not for the first time. Anyway, 46 for Shamir. She's such a unit, dude. Sick. Anyway, rest of us can just kind of push up her. Go behind me, because I'm about to be attacked. And we'll scoot up something like that. %, and shockingly, he missed with it. Normally, for the AI, that's practically guaranteed. Free kill! Get him! Nice. Okay, now we push up some more. Alright, I think I'm within range of somebody. Yeah. You know, Annette, you should just surrender instead. 42, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, that hurt. I'm fine. It's just a flesh wound. 7, this will be fine. Still alive. Right. Okay, let's see. Normally there, and this might be worth taking damage to stay out of range. Although you're still gonna get hit. Well, then maybe it's not worth it then. If you're gonna get hit either way, may as well do the one where I don't take damage. Oh, I got a crit! Another one! Sorry, Annette. Sad face. Sad face. Well done, Shamir. Oh, I forgot Gilbert is her dad. Sorry. She made her choices, brother. Okay, I didn't. You know, she shouldn't have served the evil dragon. Okay, like nothing else to be said. I'm sorry. All right. Again, normally I would prefer not to take damage, but the mage needs to die. And I cannot risk you getting some free shots off, so... Okay, I think you can go over here, and I'm gonna go and stand there. I need a healer to get up here so that I can work on healing people. soon. All right, we're about to end our turn. So Gilbert is actually making a beeline for me, but he's taking a lot of damage because he's running right over the fire. So he's taking a lot of damage so far. So there's a heavy armored knight that's with him, and there's a cavalry guy that's going a different direction, and they are all making a beeline for me. Also, I'm about to aggro, I think, Cyril, or however you say his name, the simp kid. I think we're about to aggro him. We'll see, though. But yeah, as you can see, Gilbert's coming towards me. Yes, okay. I was hoping I would, because I was hoping I could get rid of this kid without dealing with the dragon at the same time. So, that was the hope. Oh, sad face. But yeah, I was hoping to deal with this before anything else. So, as you can see, that guy and this knight and Gilbert are headed towards me, but it's kind of a slow burn. 58%. Why is he so hard to hit? 85. That's the best you can hope for yet. Fire! Miss. Sick. 85%, by the way. Not that anyone's keeping track. Do it if you can hit it. There, get out of here. Yeah, get out of here, nerd. Anyway. Alright, gonna go ahead and pull you up and heal you. Alright. I think everyone else was kind of fine, actually. Alright, so now we can go ahead and pass. Yeah, he's still working towards me, but they're both gonna take more damage. Can deal with this guy, though. Rude. Oh, you attacked the wrong mage. He might be a healer, but he's not. His magic is not weak on the offensive. He's not like Manuela, where her offensive is not great. I forget that. He's not like that, and he healed almost all the way through that. I might wait one more turn. Let myself heal up. Let Gilbert take more damage as he's approaching me. But he's so slow, though. But by the time I'm in the middle of the fight with Rhea, he's gonna catch me. So I'm a little tempted to just kind of vibe back here until he catches me, and then deal with him, you know. If he does catch me, who should deal with him? Okay, well, Linhart's full, so let's go ahead and move Dorothea down. I feel like this posse will be plenty to deal with him. So I guess we're just gonna vibe until he gets here. Oh, look at this. I can just meteor him all the way from here. Sorry there, Gilbert. You made your choice. Just dropped a meteor on his head. Anyways, 43 for Dorothea. Oh, cool. Authority bonus, I guess. Oh, he took fat damage, too. Alright, will he take damage on the fire? He should. Although he might move first, so it might not matter. Oh, it didn't kill him. I mean, he's about to die right there, because I'm about to finish him off, so... here, you should move again, so it shouldn't matter. There we go. Just give him a little poke, get him to go away. 29 for Sylvain. Anyway, there you go. Okay, now we can move the army up. Now that we're not going to get attacked in the back while I'm trying to deal with Rhea, which is going to be hard enough without, you know, getting attacked from behind all the time. So now we can move the group up. Okay, well, I'm really hoping not to aggro this guy, because all the buffing he's been getting from freaking Rhea, like, these dolls are going to be a nightmare to kill. So hopefully we won't aggro all of that. Alright, well, nothing to it at this point, but just to get up here and try to make something happen. I remember this part being quite challenging. Yeah, I was meant to say, we need Shamir. We're gonna need a lot of the range people. Okay, there we go. That still avoids the fire, which is what we care about. Alright. Charge! Boy, that freaking range, though. Yeah, I'll get to you. Guess all these flyers are going all the way up, I guess. So, you know, it's not gonna be just dealing with the enemy, obviously. Well... I guess... I'm trying to decide how gung-ho to be, but I don't want to take damage from the flames, so... Let's put you maybe beside you, so when I get shot, it'll help me survive. And then something like this. A little worried about the congestion and the lack of easy cheesy movement going on here, but... Alright, let's just see what that looks like. Okay, good. He's coming towards us, that's a good thing. And of course, even if it hit her, it wouldn't have done anything, but whatever. Okay, you are getting closer. Ow. I gotta get rid of that magic user. This cannot be a narrative that we allow to have happen. Just shelling me from across the world. Like, what is this, artillery? Go, my love! There. That takes care of one of them. Oh man, I remember this part being hard just because getting in is one of the reasons why it's so difficult. Because look at this, like this little side is single file. And to get across down here, I'm gonna have to fight the doll. So it's like, now I'm not saying I couldn't do it, but it would suck. It would suck. He can almost reach. Maybe next turn he could maybe reach it. Oh man. This is so very not good. Okay, I need you to stand beside Dorothea for some easy heals. I guess call it good. I'm gonna use Divine Pulse if I have to. We're just gonna see. Mm-hmm. Ah, got him. It's not a betrayal if I never cared about you to begin with. 8. Alright, so that's not the world-beating damage I was expecting. That's good. Uh-oh. If you attack her, apparently a lot of her people get real mad. So that's not great. Okay. I gotta deal with that mage. That mage must die. This isn't gonna do anything except annoy me and slow me down. Oh, you missed. That's nice. Never expect that to you know, be a thing. So, all right. So it looks like you do anger all these people, and they come at you. So, yeah, I know. More buffs for statues. I know how it goes. Okay. I need you to just erase this guy. I'm gonna get 2 hits before he does anything, so... There. Get rid of that so you can stop shooting me from across the world. Okay, that's a good thing. Oh, okay. It was just one and done. I was expecting something else. Okay, so that's something at least. I'm trying to get my guys close enough, but... Crud, dude. Okay, they're about to attack you, so let's pull you in. I just remembered that there's flyers about to jump me, so this is not going to be great. Well, you scooted away anyway, so... I forgot about the flyers just now, but it kind of is what it is at this point. I just gotta hope I can survive it. I don't have your mom. Stop yelling at me. And she still hit it. What a snot. Yeah, Catherine coming up on me is a little nerve-wracking. I didn't know they would all come at me if I started attacking What's-Her-Face. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, unless he misses. Alright, that's lucky. It's a good thing you missed, otherwise Hubert would be dead. 25, but only once, though. 25, but only once. Alright, don't worry about that. We can deal with the giant flank, okay? They didn't actually get us, so it's fine. Now, so many things need to happen. I need you to shoot at least one of them. I guess this one. There, get out of here. Okay, that's something. And I guess I will have you go bow mode on you. Okay, get rid of that. Perfect. Now you heal Hubert. Perfect. Okay. Although you're gonna stand in the... Yeah, you're gonna stand in the fire to do it, so that's not great. No one can swap beside you. Oh, lordy. Alright, let's just... I do also kind of need to top off Edelgard. Well, it's 100, and I'm not gonna die from it, so... And I'm not gonna take any damage back, so... Plus, it'll start doing something about her armor. Not gonna stun her, though, which is a thing, but one step at a time. I kinda need you to fall back. What about you? Have anything fun? 50. That's not great. I guess do it. Me and Caspar are just fighting her alone. Only 50% though, so yeah. No surprise there. No surprise there. Alright, so I need you to fall back, I guess, because you're banged up and I need to do something about it. Okay, there we go. That's something. Okay, now you stand beside her so that you can get some free heals. And I need to work on getting more of my people to the front. Because we're like alone over here, dude. And all these people are about to be near me and on top of me, including Catherine. So, yeah, I forgot she has a giant AoE. I forgot that. That's one of the reasons she's so hard to kill. It's because her AoE is disgusting. See? Almost killed me and Caspar, so that's cool. I might have to reload this and do this approach differently. That's what I'm very concerned about. Well, my asthma has the biggest hit. I guess I'm gonna do the most damage, I guess. Yeah, I guess do that. If you can call, you know, 5 damage the most damage. It's gonna do almost nothing. Yeah, I guess just hold off on that and just swap back for your sword, I guess. And I need to get some healers to the front because many of my people are banged up over there. Oh man, this is not great, dude. It's not great. I guess. This is so not good, dude. %40 and can't miss. It's great. I love it. 40% might as well be 140% because you're never gonna miss. Doesn't matter how terrible the odds are. Go! I believe! Sick! 75% by the way. Well, that was neat. I'm hesitant to even attack at all. Because it's all poke at best and nothing does anything. Oh, she missed. I can't believe it. So she can miss something occasionally. Make sure we take a picture because the impossible has happened. Yay, 1 health bar. Well. Good news, guys. We got 1 of our health bars. Okay, I need Manuela and somebody to get up there. Now, I could fall me back into the fire, which does suck, but I am about to heal, so I guess I'll do it. Because it's better than the alternative, I guess. Ugh. This is like the worst positioning ever. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Probably about to lose several people right here. Wow. Still alive, technically, barely. Well, yeah, this is not working, dude. Partially just because the positioning is so bad. Alright, Edelgard, I need you to start really just ripping and tearing right here, cause hey, 45 for Edelgard. Okay. And Shamir can scoot forward. Ooh. Some cheeky good damage. Ow. 36%, by the way. Can't imagine having so many good hits on such lousy odds so consistently. Can you attack the... Yeah, you can. Yay! $38 for Hubert. 32 for Lysynthia, or however you say her name. Another health bar. Okay, he is almost dead, and he can't move. Oh, Shamir, you might have just saved it. Maybe. That was fat, dude, that crit, because that drops one of the health bars. Yeah. She's on their last health bar. If we can snipe out one more, we could hopefully take her down before we lose everything. Oh, clutch. Another clutch miss. Oh my heaven. Let it be so. Right. Okay, hey, Shamir, you wanna, like... Okay, make sure you're attacking the right one. It's fat damage and guaranteed. Oh, another crit! Oh! Shamir! You are saving this run single-handedly. I thought it was looking like it was definitely over. Yes! No shot, Shamir! That's my girl, dude! No way she just sniped that out. That's incredible. I was so sure I was gonna have to reload. She is absolutely the MVP. Because those 2 crits in a row, like that, saved it. Because what I thought was going to happen is I was sure that I was going to lose. I was sure that, which is why you could tell my commentary was falling off and I was starting to get annoyed. Because I was sure I was going to lose. I thought for sure that she was going to drop another AoE and it was going to hit and probably definitely kill Petra, Caspar, probably Hubert, if that's who the magic user is back there. And I thought they were definitely going to die. I think Edelgard would survive it probably, but I thought the other ones would die for sure. My character could come back in, but And then, but I kind of figured that was going to be it. And then I figured, well, even if somehow some of that didn't happen, Catherine, that's her name. I was sure Catherine is going to come up anyway, and then she'll destroy Petra, because she does, like, 40 damage times 4 or whatever. And so I was just sure that that was it. So the MVP is absolutely Shamir, because... only reason. And then I was thinking, I don't really have the time tonight to do any more, so I was sure I was gonna have to just come back a different day, and I was all the way there already, so that's incredible, dude. Shamir saved that run from complete destruction. Hey, look, that's the axe that she was actually using. I'm holding a sword for some reason, but don't let that stop. Don't worry about that.
人が自ら立ち支え合うこの世界に神の居場所はない。レア、あなたの役目は終わったわ。だから今はこの戦いに幕を下ろす。
Yeah, me and Edelgard finishing this fight. Uh-oh. I'm sure I'm fine. I'm like, hey, we did it. Hits the ground. Don't worry about it. I didn't have a heartbeat anyway. Not good. Don't worry about it. It's fine. There's a contingency plan. Look, now I really am alive with a real heartbeat. She's like, hey, she has a heartbeat all of a sudden. For the first time. I'm okay. Currently unconscious, but otherwise okay. Ho-ho, and my hair is my actual color again. And so are my eyes. Man, look at that. And now I'm suddenly, like, mortal and normal. No longer connected to Rhea or any of that. I'm now mortal and completely normal. Oh my goodness, we did the thing. That last battle, dude. Ugh.
歴史は時のよすがをたどり、フォドラの大地に新たな炎が灯される。王とフェルディアの陥落によって、ファーガス神聖王国とセイロス正教会はフォドラの歴史からその姿を消した。ここに皇帝エーデルガルトをいただくアドラステア帝国はフォドラ全土の統一を果たしたのである。エーデルガルトは強固な中央集権制を敷くと貴族制度の打破に向けた改革に着手。身分と紋章によらない新たな世界の実現に乗り出した。その裏では帝国との協力関係にあった闇にうごめく者たちとの対決姿勢を鮮明にし、日の当たらぬところでの戦いが静かに巻き起こっていた。
True. Let's go. We finally can deal with that, huh? Oh my goodness, dude. There's a lot to take in, that last battle.
女神の眷属は滅んだわ。女神の作り上げた世界は形を変え、やがて私たち自身の手によるものになっていく。そうでしょ、先生。
I'm not sure.
そうね。未来はすべて私たち自身の選択次第。女神にただ従っていた方が 幸せな世になった可能性もあるわ。それにまだ全て終わってはいない。彼らとの対決は避けられない。あなたはこれからも私と共にいてくれる。聖母で私を守ることを選んでくれたのに、今も変わらず私を選んでくれる。先生。
L. Oh, I used her the special nickname. Please accept this gift. This is the ring. You are my love. And look, she's all red. Ah, she's all blushing. She says friend, but don't let that... It doesn't mean anything. See, unrequited feelings. We're not just friends.
他の誰を敵に回してもあなたにだけは味方でいてほしかった。重荷を分かち合ってほしいと願った時、あなたもまた
Truly, I did.
同じく願っていてほしかった。その思いがこうして叶って、私はとても嬉しい。
Let's see. I promise to always be there for you.
こちらこそよろしく。私とあなたでなら不可能はないわ。闇にうごめく者たちを滅ぼし、フォドラの安寧を取り戻し、素晴らしい後継者を見つけて、私の知性を終えたその時は、あなたと二人だけの蜜月の時。
Oh, let's go. Let's make it happen.
そうね。気を引き締め直さなければ。さあ。
Oh, look at it, guys.
私の伴侶となった。
Look at that, bro. Hang on a minute. Yes. So pretty.
エーデルガルトの波動はここで終わり。ここからは二人の道が続く。
Let's go.
欺瞞と不条理に満ちたフォドラの闇は戦乱の終幕とともに払われるわ。二人でこのフォドラに刺す希望の光となるの。
Let's go. I love that she's like, it didn't matter how many enemies I amassed because I always had you by my side. Let's go. And then we start our romance. Now that we've saved the world from lies and deceit. Yes! Battle data. Let's go. Let's see it. There's me, and then Edelgard, and then Bernadetta. Wow, it's like, I'll show you all the battles. Petra, and Ferdinand. And then Hubert. Longer battle on that one. Shamir. There's me again. And then Ferdinand. There's Edelgard once more in a paralogue on that one. And then Hubert on an easy cheesy battle. There's Edelgard again on another one. Dorothea on a really short one. There's me again. The farther it goes, I feel like you're noticing a reoccurring theme. There's Petra, me again. Hey, Ferdinand is on here more than you would believe. There he is again. And Shamir, that makes sense. And then there's me again on an easy one. And then Jaritza in kind of a twist. Kaspar on his first MVP. There's Shamir again on another one. Yeah, it's because she's a unit. And then Kaspar appearing again. That's cool. Then Dorothea. And then there's another Shamir one on a really long battle. And another Shamir one on another very long battle. Yeah, these are the ending. And Shamir again on the ending. Yeah, Shamir carried us through these ones, dude. Especially the last battle. Like, she's always been one, like, my favorite other than Edelgard. She's always been my favorite, and it's because she's freaking useful and so strong. And, like, she saved my bacon in those last few battles, dude. Like hands down, not even close. Oh my goodness. 0 battles. Lysynthia returned home to help her parents restore their family land. Years later, when the end of their hard work was finally in sight, she relinquished the house's claim to nobility, ceding the territory to a nearby lord. Shortly thereafter, she and her family disappeared into obscurity. 0 battles, 0 victories. Never used her. Manuela, 24 battles, 12 victories. Manuela left Garreg Mach to build her own academy in a small war-torn town. There, she contributed heavily to the building efforts while teaching future generations the necessary skills of survival. Though she never married or had children of her own, she spent the last years of her life happily devoted to her students. Wow, 24 battles, 12 victories. Interesting. Jaritza, 36 battles, 26 victories. After the War of Fodlan, Jaritza threw himself fully into the struggle against those who slither in the dark. Visage marked by the likeness of death itself, he laid waste to his enemies with a scythe who terrified friend and foe alike. When it was all over, he stole away in secret, vanished without a trace. His whereabouts, therefore, have been the subject of much conjecture. Oh, these things are a little fast. Alois, 73-34. Once the long war against those who slither in the dark came to an end, Alois and his family moved to Remir village, Remire, and lived as happily as farmers. It's said that from the moment he put down his sword, picked up a hoe, he never so much as thought about turning back. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. 76-39, Bernadetta. As soon as Bernadetta inherited House Varley from her father, she withdrew all political discourse and focused solely on the management of her own territory. Because of this, and her penchant for spending long periods of time in hibernation, she became known throughout the house's history as the Bear of Varley. That's interesting. Or Varley, or however you say that. Sylvain, 102-48. As Margrave Sylvain devoted his life to improving relations with the people of some region. With oration alone, he succeeded in helping create a new way of life for nobles in which relics and crests were no longer viewed as necessary. Though he went down in history as an extraordinary lord, he nevertheless became customary to refer to cheaters as sons of Gautier. Hubert, 117-75. Hubert devoted his life fully to the service of Edelgard. Operating in the light and the shadows alike, he disposed of countless burdens facing his emperor, using any means necessary. Though his ghastly appearance and imposing demeanor were ever feared, he paid his reputation little heed, focusing instead on his loyalty to the emperor. So, you know, the same thing he was doing in the early part of his life. Shamir, 143-118. Shortly after the war, Shamir gave up the mercenary life and disappeared. Though she was never heard from again, rumors swirled persistently for years of a master archer turned thief who lined her pockets by shaking down all who preyed upon the innocent. Oh, she became like a Robin Hood. That's awesome. Ferdinand, 281. Dang. After officially becoming the new duke, Ferdinand set about reforming his territory. He overcame numerous obstacles to help the lands of Ager recover. To recognize his contributions during and after the war, the emperor appointed him as the new prime minister. Therefore, he stayed by Edelgard's side to help the empire achieve great prosperity. Oh. Linhardt and Petra. Wow. Petra returned to her homeland of Brigid and inherited the throne from her grandfather. As ruler, she declared independence from Fodlan and renegotiated Brigid's diplomatic relationships on more equal terms. Next, she introduced industrial practices that were modeled by those of Fodlan, vastly improving her homeland's economy. This rapid development surprised those abroad until it was discovered that the improvements came thanks to a counsel of Petra's husband, Linhardt, who had left Fodlan to offer Brigid his talent and insight. It said that the couple maintained a healthy and affectionate relationship, and they raised many happy children together. Wow, Lynn and Petra. And then Caspar and Dorothea, with lots of battles. In recognition of his achievements during the war, Caspar was given the title of Minister of Military Affairs in the new empire. Though his command developed a reputation for occasional recklessness, he proved an able leader, guiding his troops to overcome countless obstacles. In his personal life, he began to spend a great deal of time with Dorothea, who had returned to the opera company after the war. When her efforts brought the opera house to the pink of resurgence, it is said that the Dorothea relinquished her position as songstress in order to retire with Caspar. They're rumored to have spent the rest of their lives together. Oh, that's crazy, dude. And then me and Edelgard, look at that. Look at our stats. Rayna and Edelgard ended the tyranny of a godlike being. Rayna was wounded and lost the power of the progenitor god, but it mattered not, as she and Edelgard had each other. To ensure lasting peace, the two fought against those who slither in the dark, and to ensure a society where people can rise and fall by their own merits, they spent their lives reforming the antiquated class system. They achieved much in their time together, and it said that they had sometimes spotted leaving the palace to privately enjoy the world they had created. How they spent their precious moments, none but the two of them will ever know. Aw, dude, that's so sweet. I had to read so fast to get through all of that. To get through all of those. I was like speed reading. I was trying so hard not to miss anything. Oh my goodness. I do like that they tell you what happened to everybody though. And it looks like a lot of people got like, you know, became a thing, you know? Like, what was that? Petra and Linhardt, which was interesting. And then Caspar and Dorothea, very interesting. So yeah, very, very interesting. Well, there you go, kids. We did the thing. There are Fire Emblem 3 houses completed. Oh my goodness, it was a good time. It was a really good time. I enjoyed the battle. It's a long game. There was a lot of parts there, but a really good time. So I would talk about like what I'm planning with upload schedules and all that stuff, but there's no reason to do that because I'm like 10 parts deep as far as backlog goes on this playthrough. And so there's really no reason to bother because by the time I would talk about it and get to it, it's well already over. So there's really no reason to get into it. But anyway, other than that, it was a great playthrough, a good time. The ending, I fully expected to choke that ending fight. I fully thought it was over. So my commentary was kind of like puttering off there because I was thinking, you know, it almost doesn't matter because I'm gonna have to redo this battle and I don't know if I have the time to do it tonight, and so I'm probably gonna have to return to this a different day and then just try it again and during that time. And I was thinking it was gonna be this whole thing, but just Shamir, dude, she just clutched up and then won us the game, which makes sense. She's been practically carrying us up for most of the playthrough, so that makes sense. But anyway, we'll just save it and we'll skip through and that'll be the end of that. But yeah, there you go, dude. My, what a good time. So yeah, that is gonna call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later. Oh, did I just collateral that guy? Yeet. There, you go first. He's like, I think it's clear, man. You're good. As the great Bob Ross would say, what a happy accident. Later, idiots. I could hear Darth Vader in my head. I have you now. Oh, walk it off, bro. You're okay. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. That was so perfect.